This is the part where most people would see this and leave. But not our dear Ethan. He's much too stupid to do that. What we got in here? Some popcorn? Ah, of course. Talk about nuking the bird. I've seen the Blair Witch, so I don't trust this. But I'm going to investigate anyway. What a nice photo of an unassuming grandma. Surely there's nothing wrong with her. Best part of playing on PC isn't the mouse controls or anything like that. It's that you can do this shit. Just spin the item extremely fast. It's always funny. It's long been joked that video games let you play out the ultimate male fantasy. And Resident Evil 7 lets you live out the ultimate gamer fantasy, which is getting into an axe fight with your hot wife. I'm sure that will heal my new stump hand. Just pour some health juice on it. Any chance I can graft that chainsaw onto my stump hand? Seeing how you aren't using it anymore. Well, it's disgusting, but at least they are refrigerating their food. Here's a tip for this fight. You can let Jack get the keys and drive around until he crashes. Or, you can grab them right away, get in the car, and start ramming. No more half measures. How's my bumper taste, asshole? This must be how it feels to be Caitlyn Jenner. Alyssa Ashcroft. That's the reporter from Outbreak. I didn't think I'd see those names mentioned again. I think the brilliant thing about the design of the baker's house is that, when cleaned up, it was probably an awesome house. Like, I love this pool room. It's really cool. It's oddly comforting. Alright, what we got in here? Another lockpick? It's just a gross box. Alright. What's hidden in the fireplace? Steroids. Hell yeah. Remember, kids, always take the steroids when offered them. Jesus Christ, I forgot you could do that. Can't get me in the safe room, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Eat shit, Jack. Put on a shirt and go to bed, you old man. It's not exclusive to the Resident Evil games, but I really like that almost every game in the series has an item that you can look at and go, this is a trap. At some point in development, somebody on the Resident Evil staff either watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 or Motel Hell, or I don't know, maybe they watched Tiger on the Beat. What matters is that they decided to put in a chainsaw sword fight where the boss quotes Evil Dead, and that automatically makes it one of the best Resident Evils. Oh no, the pants are getting back up. How am I supposed to fight pants? Jesus Christ, Marguerite. I forgot that she shows up there. That genuinely frightened me. Alright, I remember this one. You're not gonna get me with this one, Marguerite. Yeah, get out of here. Hey, Marguerite. Whoa. She dipped out of reality for a second. That was whack. This fight is really cool in concept, but I think it's probably the worst in the game. So much of it is just running around trying to actually find Marguerite. I don't trust that. Balls bouncing like that? Unprovoked? I've seen the changeling. I don't trust that. Hey, little girl. What's up? I joke, but that's a really good scare.
Now, look in the fridge.
All right, I'll look in the fridge. Ah, lovely. Oh, he even taped a little note to it. You know, it's the little things that count. If he were to leave a note, what would it say? Cop dead, details later. Oh, it just saved. I don't like that. Ah, what are you doing down here? How'd you even get down the stairs? Damn. Lucas Cask of Amontillato'd someone. And this was way before the infection, so he was just always a sociopath. Alright, I was hoping you wouldn't follow me in here. What? Where'd they go? Did they fall through the floor? That was weird. You can do Lucas's trap without doing this tape. But I think it's better to do the tape first and write down the answers, so that Ethan just destroys Lucas's puzzle and makes him feel dumb. I remember this trap. I'm not falling for it.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Is that it? I'm just worried that it'll swing back. And the code is 1408. That number is dangerously close to being really, really bad. Wait, why am I bothering with the dummy finger and the telescope? I already know the password to skip most of the puzzle. God, I'm really dumb sometimes. The cake's going to explode. Get away from it, Ethan. You moron.
Motherfucker! You're supposed to die!
No thanks, Lucas. This is a crummy birthday gift. You can have it back.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left. What the hell are we gonna do now?
This isn't even a decision. It's my wife. I didn't go through all of that just to pick up some southern white trash girl. No, I'm leaving with my hot bioterrorist wife who tried to kill me a couple hours ago. Alright, who's ready for a ship level? I completely forgot that there was a VHS section during the ship where you play through the exact same level just before the ship crashed. And now we make the message that we sent Ethan at the start of the game. It's like we've come full circle. Funny how the message at the start also didn't have the droning boat siren going on in the back of it, but whatever, don't think about it.
Fucking hallucinations. Where is she?
Resident Evil has a problem when it comes to explaining some of the more fantastical elements of the series. But I think that explaining the supernatural stuff you saw as hallucinations caused by inhaling mold is actually a really good explanation. Is there somebody behind me? I know how to deal with you. You may be fat, but you aren't immune to explosives. That sounded better in my head. I don't know what connection being fat and immunity to explosives has. It just sounded right in the moment.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
I really love this moment.
I'm no killer.
It shows that before Evie's corruption, they were nice and hospitable people, which really adds to the tragedy of it all.
Zoe here.
Except for Lucas.
That girl,
He was always an asshole.
she did this.
And with this note, we get two of the big reveals at the same time. The grandma in the wheelchair was Evelyn the whole time, and Lucas hasn't been under her control for 2 whole years. For my money, that's 2 really good plot twists. And in one note, no less. Way to go, Resident Evil 7. You did it. I'm proud of you. If I remember correctly, you can just run around to these dudes and take the ladder. I remembered incorrectly. You do have to fight them. That's on me. If you don't, they will vomit you off the ladder. And after all that, they show you the same photograph to show you that the E-series was right in front of you the whole game. I love that detail. Is everyone ready for an underwhelming boss fight? That was it. All that ammo you've been hoarding for the final boss? It was all for nothing. The rest is a cinematic cutscene boss. Alright, Evie. Prepare to feel the power of the cutscene gun. The most powerful type of gun. Fear my pre-rendered bullets, you gross child. You X-Men reject.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
For some reason, Chris looks completely different in between 6 and 8. It's never explained why. And I kind of hope that they never explain it. I think it's funnier that way. But that's not all, folks. Resident Evil 7 actually got a lot of DLC. And I'm not going to go through all of it, because most of it isn't relevant. But there is story content. So let's start with Daughters.
Always wanted to run a bed and breakfast.
Got your big break, didn't you?
It's so sad to see them before their corruption. Just heartbreaking what Evie did to this sweet family. Except Lucas, he was always an asshole. It's really weird to see the house before they put up weird puzzle locks and everything fell into disrepair. I feel like I shouldn't be seeing it in this state. I feel like I've walked into what the kids call a lover's quarrel. I gotta put this dog head into the door, which I guess means that this was always the baker's way of locking their house. Really not sure why. So there's a good end and a bad end to this campaign. And the good end requires you to do a lot of stuff like finding out Lucas's password, so you can learn about a box outside the house. It's a whole lot for very little, if I'm being honest. You do get to see more of the bakers being happy and normal, though, which is what I love.
Well, now after breakfast,
Hashtag the bakers did nothing wrong. Not a hero. This is the first of the 2 big DLCs. You play as Chris, and I'm going to start it right up, because I don't want to have to keep looking at this imposter. I seriously don't understand why he looks like that. Just like 5 and 6, Chris has hand-to-hand combat. It's a weird feature to keep in first person, but I don't mind it. It differentiates him from playing as Ethan and Mia, so I'll take it. So, after Umbrella went under, they came back as a PMC to help fight bioterrorism. You should probably change your name at that point, especially after all the attacks on China and the US were done in the name of Neo Umbrella. I mean, I get that they want to right their wrongs, but maybe name yourself the opposite of an umbrella.
everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
You couldn't have yelled that through the bars. I really like that this mission is basically a first-person Metroidvania. I mean, every Resident Evil is kind of a Metroidvania, but this feels more like one in the presentation. Why does Lucas have so many of these weird-ass Halloween 3 clown dolls? Like, where did he get them? One is an oddity. How do you get two?
Hey, you okay?
Lucas, I know you like your tripwire traps. This is overkill. That's right. There was a lab, underground, near the Baker estate, the whole time. It's not an umbrella lab, it's a connections lab, which is a very important distinction, considering they serve the exact same role in the story. Except now Umbrella is good. So this is Evelyn's room. I can't even blame Evelyn for going crazy in here. It's not like a fake house, it's just a padded cell. What did the researchers think would happen? Hi, Lucas. Remember me? You should start running. Hey, he took my advice. Lucas's mutated form reminds me a lot of Birkin's when you fight him in the Nest Lab. It's a really good design. I'm not mad that they're basically the same. Alright, Lucas. You dead? Just had to be sure. Your dad certainly didn't die that easily. And finally, my favorite extra campaign that Resident Evil has ever put out, End of Zoe. They never get mentioned in the main game, but there was another member of the Baker family. His name is Joe. He eats bugs off the ground, and he fights the molded with the power of pugilism and wrestling moves. This shit is really silly and it rocks. Resident Evil 8 recently got DLC that puts it in third person, and I hope Capcom does the same for 7, because it would just turn this campaign into watered down God Hand. Which, you know, it's watered down, but it's better than the no God Hand that Capcom is currently giving us. I guess this is technically a boat level. I'm going to consider this the exception to my rule about Resident Evil boat levels, because you get to do some rad shit here. And that counts for a lot. The reason that I love this campaign so much is that it answers a universal question I've long been asking. What if video games let you powerbomb the Swamp Thing? Well, you were a formidable opponent, but it looks like I came out ahead.
Jack? What the fuck?
That's right. Jack Baker's not dead yet. He's just living it up as Swamp Thing. And now, for the greatest upgrade in Resident Evil history, the Power Glove.
What the hell is this?
In a DLC about punching things, Resident Evil gives you the power to punch harder.
Ready for use.
It's a phenomenal move, Resident Evil, and I think that whoever made that design choice should be paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding.
Complete.
Alright, you're gonna go down faster this time. I've got a Power Glove.
Charge complete.
One punch. That's some good shit. They probably actually put this enemy here so you can feel the difference in power. That's a really smart move. Alright, Jack. You want a round 2? Because I kicked your ass without a glove the first time. And I'll do it with one now. Did he just taunt me? That asshole. You shouldn't have taunted me, Jack. This is what you get.
Farewell from the family, brother.
Let's see you walk that one off. You put the Jack in jackass. I could probably think of a better one, but whatever. That's the last fight in the entire game, so I'm gonna say that that's the best one-liner that I need to say.